Hey everyone! So this week we're talking about the exposure triangle and metering. So let's get to it. Alright, so before we get to that, let's do a really quick overview of what we went over last week, which are the different exposure settings. So first we had aperture, which is also referred to as the f-stop. Aperture controls the depth of field, or how much of an area in a photo can be in focus, and the amount of light that's entering the lens. So in this example here, this photo is using a large aperture because we have less depth of field. In this photo, we're using a smaller aperture, and we could see this because we have more depth of field. We also talked about shutter speed, which can also be called the exposure time. Shutter speed controls how motion is captured and how long the light is hitting the sensor or the film. So in this example, we have a fast shutter speed that's freezing the motion. We have a slow shutter speed that's showing us the motion. Next we have ISO. So ISO is controlling how sensitive the sensor or film actually is to light. And the lower the ISO, the less grain or noise. The higher the ISO, the more grain or noise. So in this example here, we have this one has a low ISO. There's not very much grain or noise. And this one is the high ISO with a lot of visible grain or noise. Okay, so now that we've done this quick review, we're going to go ahead and start talking about the exposure triangle.